Oh, hi! Welcome back to Careful Boys, everybody. We are currently off the record, and we're going to continue on something that ended up being a two-parter last time. The header on that says how they smashed, but it was basically stories about how
we met our ladies.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Yeah, that's very misleading, dude.
I wasn't here for it, but let's go.
But people loved it.
No, you were here.
It was so
was here?
good
Yeah.
that we
I
all...
thought I was hiding from the channel because of Luna.
You were. Because we got wrecked.
The first episode was you telling your story.
Yeah.
I was telling my... It was so good that we had to do another video so then Anthony could tell his story.
No, I already told
and
my
then Nick
story.
could tell his story.
I already told my story. You guys were talking fucking about kiting and shit.
It was wholesome.
Blue
dude.
kites.
That was part 2, right? Or part 1, I don't know. But then Nick said his story, but it was so good, we had to hear Tiff, which is Nick's wife's version of it. But why? Why was that? Why did we tell you to go back? Just to recap.
We went to we were like friends for a while. Then she asked me to be her date on like the homecoming court or whatever, right? It's fucking lame. I think that's stupid.
Super stupid, yeah.
I hate it. No.
I hope it dies.
What a cuck, am I right?
I would have cuck me. She asked me to go on a date. So I was her date and stuff. And at the time, I really liked her, but I didn't know if she liked me or not.
She doesn't.
She doesn't. To this day, she still doesn't. And she, throughout the night, she was like holding my hand, like being very like lovey-dovey. And at the time, I had no experience with that. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy.
There's a hand in my hand.
Wait, again, you're how old?
And I was like 17, 16, 17. And I was like, am I supposed to hold hands like this?
Oh, yeah, this is
Or am I like
confusing. It is
this? Like
confusing.
what's the move? Do I do this? Like, so
The thumb grab.
yeah, thumb grab.
Damn, dude, my thumb's big, huh?
You got a big hand.
Yeah, intimidating thumb,
You
huh?
know what that means? Yeah.
I could really hitchhike.
I can really hitchhike.
So during that process, after this is really fun. This is where the story gets really.
Oh yeah, I'm listening.
She was wondering if it does.
Yeah,
so yeah.
I was really.
I drop her off, and we're sitting there in the car, and I thought naturally we would like kiss at the end of the night when I dropped her off, but then we were both just so fucking awkward and so like inexperienced that I just was like, all right, I'll see you later. And I'm sitting here, and I thought we were to lean in. That moment never happened, and I just kissed her on the cheek.
Did you lean in and she didn't lean? She was just looking straight and
Yeah,
you
she
just
looked straight. I just kissed her on the cheek, and then she got out the car. And then the next couple of days, when I would talk to her, she was being kind of avoidant. She wouldn't really like text me back that much, very short. And I'd be like, "Are you mad at me or something? Is something wrong?" You know.
Oh, you said all that?
Oh, dude.
I love it. I remember
my
that
thing,
age.
bro.
I remember that age.
Yeah.
So fucking
Can you tell me just straight up? Yeah, just tell me. Break it to me.
And then the whole time she was kind of avoiding me for a while, and I was like confused. So that's the part that I needed to get clarification.
We didn't know either why she would
Yeah.
react.
10 years later.
So we gave him homework.
So you never talked about this till 10 years later on the podcast. Like this is where you cleared it up.
He likes to let things marinate.
That's what's called a very healthy relationship.
But they're married.
Yeah, it sounds like.
But he still got it because they're married.
yeah.
But then
But there's still some secrets that need to be revealed here on JK News.
The problem is that her reasoning was very underwhelming, not really juicy at all. She just was saying like, at that time, she was super inexperienced as well too, that she just was so like uncomfortable and nervous about like having a relationship.
She was just generally nervous too.
Yeah, she just was like, and
so it wasn't a lame kiss or anything like that.
Nah, she said that shit was fire. She didn't say that.
She's like, that kiss on the cheek was fucking fire.
Yeah, she was like, that was the best cheek kiss of my life.
I felt it in my teeth, yo.
I felt it in the back of my pussy.
The back?
Yeah, that's when you're hitting it.
All the way up in there, dude.
Behind the clit, dude.
Steve was there when I asked.
Little tickle. A little tickle.
I FaceTimed Steve so he could.
Accurate anatomy, do you think?
That's how the vagina works, dude.
You guys know your stuff.
I'm surprised.
I'm so glad we have a consultant here. We never had a consultant before for these moments.
Do you want to be our consultant?
I think I should.
And she liked our McBee clip. She liked it.
She loved it.
Yo, I was plowing her. Right?
Yes. That is exactly how you frame it. Perfect. Yeah,
We made it. We made it.
Wait, that's me in the back though. Every time something's said.
She's like, that's good. That's good.
Wow, really good, guys. She's the director of Just Kidding News.
She needs to be here forever.
She's behind the cameras like that. That's
She's like, that's really good. Hey, Nick, can you say that's gay or I'm gay or something?
Don't worry, I'll jump in.
Work it in.
We'll do a pickup.
You think we could throw a zip or two in there? Change up the vibe?
So, someone make fun of Anthony.
No, please. We're on a roll here, huh?
So long story short, the reason why she didn't react and the reason why she avoided me was because she just didn't know what was gonna happen next.
Yeah.
She loved me so much, she was scared, bro.
All right, cut the shit. What really happened?
Did your wife, because you took some time, you sat down and talked with her.
It was like a week. Yeah, it was like a week of us like kind of talking a little bit, but very short.
Yeah.
And I was like very anxiety ridden. So
You're confusing.
What was going through her
breaking
mind?
backs everywhere?
she just said like I just was nervous and I didn't know what the fuck to do. So I just.
So she froze up.
Yeah, she froze up. A little pussy, dude.
Dude, my sister was.
Perfect.
My sister would go hiking with her, now her husband. But she said that
Your hot sister?
my hot sister.
Wait,
yeah.
she's married?
She's married. Yeah. I know. Tell me about it. It fucking breaks my.
You let a good one go away, dude.
Dang, you did.
I had
So
I had the
close.
best in of all time, too.
So far.
One that got away.
Disgusting.
What do you think? What do you think, director?
Like how we both slowly turn to each other. That's disgusting.
Push it on Steve on the monitors. Give me three. Give me three.
We should have agreed to not laugh when he started talking about that. So Kaylene would be like,
She would know.
"Is he fucking serious?"
This guy has the hottest sister ever, apparently. No,
It's like a joke, but it's not.
I still think it's not real. But also real. But also highly confused.
I'm what they call a straight shooter and a truth teller. Thank you. So, kind of like you guys, she was basically a fucking virgin, and like,
What, your sister?
yeah, my sister, and like,
Basically.
yeah, basically, and like her dude too. I mean, she sat in a bicycle seat a couple times, but I think she was a virgin.
Yeah.
Right. So then my brother-in-law now, he would take her hiking, and then nothing would fucking happen the whole time, and she's like, if this motherfucker doesn't just kiss me, this is the last straw, because they did it like 5 times.
They did the dance. Yeah.
They did the dance 5 times, and so
We're like in the forest alone. She's I even skinny dipped in front of him, and he didn't do shit.
He turned away. He closed his eyes.
she's like, I bent over, I'm picking up quarters, then I'm picking up smaller quarters, then I'm picking up
So many acorns.
I'm picking up nickels, then pennies. I'm going for.
Wait, I'm lost where the environment is. Okay, right. Yeah.
There's a bunch of coins that get tossed in the fountain. Yeah, you know what I mean? By the waterfall.
When I was at Asian high school, like I was probably a senior at that time. I was surprised people were having sex at our age. I was like, what? People we know? I was disgusted. I was fucking appalled.
Me, a
me and my
registered
lady.
Republican about it. It was disgusting.
And it was on record too, bro.
But yeah, no. Then eventually they did it, and then boom, marriage and all that.
She's like, finally.
we finally did it. But I think it was kind of the same nerve thing. It's like nobody knows what they're doing exactly. And honestly, when you're at the wedding, watching them kiss was fucking confusing.
They were still learning.
They're still learning.
There was like,
Listen, you gotta practice your wedding kiss. If anybody doesn't fucking rehearse their goddamn kiss at a wedding and they're not like a amazing kisser, it's really awkward.
what do you say about me and my wife's
I'm
wedding,
just saying,
dude?
everyone needs to practice.
We didn't rehearse. We freeballed it.
Friendly neighborhood advice from JK News. Practice your wedding kiss.
It was very just, yeah, like, yeah. She was like this. Kissed me on the cheek.
Because you got her with a cheek kiss, so you're good.
She had to get me back.
Yeah.
She had to return the favor or shit. 10 years later.
You do one of those things where you're about to kiss on the lips and you turn your cheek just so you can get it back.
Oh.
You're a man.
I got her, bro.
You're sneaky.
I showed her.
And that's a nice relief that really the only thing was that she was also nervous.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's what she said now. It took her 10 years to come up with this excuse.
She's thought about it for 10 years.
You guys just came back from El Salvador, right?
Yeah.
And then you just threw it on her like, hey, remember that time?
Yeah, I was like, listen here, woman. Listen here, you fucking cunt. No, we were going to dinner last night, and I was like, oh, babe, I got some homework. I have to ask you, what did you think when I kissed you on the cheek on the homecoming date?
But she remembered that moment though.
And she was like, you were a pussy.
She's like, you're a little F word. That's what she said. I was like, oh, what does that mean? And she was like, you're a fuck. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you.
Did she say you took too long?
Nah, she just said, I was nervous as shit. She was like, I didn't know what to do.
But she.
So wait, what was the second date? What was the...
Did you ask her, would you have been DTF that night?
Nah, she wouldn't have for sure.
Well, text her right now, ask her.
Dude, I'll tell you. No, she
Call her right now on FaceTime.
Yeah, FaceTime.
Today's video is brought to you by Babbel.
Recently I've been traveling with Taika again because he's older and it's really fun to travel with him. And it's always been my dreams, because he really loves noodles, to go to Italy.
Oh.
So it'd be cool if I could learn some Italian, eat some noodles, some pasta with him, and be able to speak the language and also teach him stuff and how to say things properly, which I think Babbel is cool, because every single lesson is just 10 minutes long to complete. So that's something that I can learn, he can learn, Gio can learn, and it'll be cool to like experience not just the food but the culture too.
Yeah, I think people are actually nicer to you when you travel and you make an effort to speak the language or practice, and you're not just there coming in like an entitled American that expects hamburgers all over the world.
Yeah, and especially if you say like fettuccine, then they go
In the right way.
the
They're
right
like,
way.
whoa, you said it the right
yeah.
way.
But if you go like, can I have some fettuccine? Then they're like, oh,
They're like, come on, man.
yeah, don't diss me like that. And that's why Babbel's cool, because they got the special speech recognition technology that if you say things the wrong way, they can help correct you.
And did we mention that there's 14 different languages that you can choose from? That's a lot, actually. They got German, they got French, they got Espanol. You know, I feel pretty awesome about that.
Yeah, they got Italian. So almost every major European country you want to go to, they can help you out. Right now, save up to 60% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/offtherecord. That's babbel.com/offtherecord for up to 60% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
A better question is, did she feel like you was a bitch because she asked you out to the prom and not you asked her?
Because she had to. She had to.
Why, because you would have never asked?
No, it was part of the. She was on the court.
Oh, Sadie Hawkins?
I was gonna say Haskins.
No, she was part of the court, and she needed a date to take her on the.
Can't someone still ask someone on the court? Like another dude could have asked her.
Nah, she needed someone that went to the high school to be her date.
But you're prom king, right?
That was later, bro.
Oh, okay, never
That was
mind.
later. Why are you bringing that up? Dog? Shit.
There's one person.
Homecoming is in the fall. Prom is in spring. Okay.
There's one person.
By the way, look
remaining.
it up. That's a fucking fact.
We have no idea.
These are women's shoes.
You wear a lot of women's shit. We all know.
Segue.
And then this fool has a fucking thong on too. But yeah.
Those have a thong paired when you buy them?
Yeah, it's a white lacy.
That fool's wearing a fucking see-through underwear right now.
Let me see your underwear.
He has a crotchless pantyhose on right now.
Let's see your fucking undies, dude.
Really? It's see-through?
Let's see them.
Oh, it's see-through.
Oh, okay.
Why do you show the backside?
Are those
Most people
Manscaped?
go like this.
Those are Manscaped?
Promo code we out here, baby. Let's go.
Yo, you actually, I didn't even know they had Manscaped underwear.
Oh, let me tell you, Manscaped
good.
underwear is the best underwear
good.
around, bro.
Good.
My girl bought me like 10 pairs.
Yep.
Does that mean she had to buy 10 shavers that came in one free underwear?
Wait, I want to know fucking Ryan's story. He's the last one we never. And I know for a fact she's not dead.
Can we cut this Manscaped promo real quick?
Yeah. Promo code we out here. MMA.
We are sponsored by Manscaped. So
Nah, use our promo code. We need it.
Good form wearing those. No, mine's really remarkable to me, but
Oh my God! You know what? I think I met Smack before you did.
Can you let him tell this?
No, interrupt. How did you meet Smack? Let's go. How did you meet Smack?
I've been wanting.
He's
to
like,
know
what about
this
Ryan's story? Hey, by the way, let me tell you about your story.
Joe's like, let me tell. Joe's like, shut up. Let me tell Ryan's story. Okay, let me.
you
tell
definitely met her before I was dating her, but we were friends for years, and she was just like a friend that I didn't think of in that way at all. For
Oh
years.
really? So do you?
Yeah.
When you tell her that, does she feel unattractive?
No, it wasn't that. It's just like I think she was just like a good friend. We met through mutual. Basically, she did world tour for How to Train Your Dragon, like the live show, and she was Astrid.
She was Astrid. I saw that on her IG.
It
was dope.
So, her alternate was a friend of ours. So when basically when Smack moved to LA after that, we met her through our friend who was the alternate Astrid, and she just started hanging with us. She was in our circle. She we knew that she was a dancer and that she also did some like acro stuff. So one day we were
Smackro.
no, we did a back in the day, Quest Crew used to do a bunch of shows for Nike where whenever Nike would come out with new material, like they had a new line or new shoe, before showing to the public they have to show it to their own shareholders, and they would always try to do it in an elaborate way. So they have like a dance performance with all the new gear on. They'll just show only the Nike headquarters. And then one of the times that we were doing it, they asked if we could add girls to the show. And we were like, add girls? Like, we've never done that. Like, one time.
You're like, no girls allowed. Ew.
It's like, we just don't do that. And then we tried to think, like, who do we know that is a girl that could do our stuff? And Smack was a person that came to mind because we knew that she did, like, flips and, was just, like, a trained dancer and stuff. So we asked her to do it. And then so we went out to Portland, did the show, and I was just hanging with her just as a buddy and stuff. We stayed just regular friends, super platonic. Never even thought about that until
She was thinking about it the whole time. Just FYI, she told me.
Really?
She actually
Really?
No.
She been horny?
She actually was like there was never one time that like someone on her side was like, hey, you know, Smack likes you, or like I like her. Like that never happened until one of the Halloween parties. I remember she was dating a dude, and she would bring this guy to like the parties at our house, and then we had the Quest annual Halloween party, which is like a really like big thing for us. And then I expected her to bring that dude, and I was like, oh, there's the dude.
Beat him up, right?
But he was there with a different girl.
Oh, really?
And we don't know him like that. We know him only through her.
So it's like, why are you here if you're not with
Exactly. So it was like, oh, hey, dude, what's up? And then Smack came later, like by herself, and I was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? And she was like, so today, like, I just found out that he is back with his ex.
today?
Yeah.
But let's go to the party that is of your friends.
Right.
Wow.
Because I want to fucking clout chase the LMFAO and the fucking Quest crew.
And is he there? And he's like, hey, no hard feelings, sweetheart.
Yeah. So.
She was
Like,
dating
yes, he did say that.
As a matter of fact,
He was a Dick Tracy character.
How did you know?
Do you know John Tracy?
Laptop. So what happens is, even at that point, I wasn't thinking anything yet, and I remember I felt really bad, and because she's so nice, and I was like, dude, after the party's done, like let's like go get ice cream or something. I just wanted to cheer her up somehow, because I just felt super sad, and then after the party was over, we went to like Rite Aid and just got ice cream.
Rite Aid ice cream's good,
And then,
bro.
that
Thrifties,
night-
baby.
Hell yeah.
And I had a date too. I had my own date at this party.
Kicked her to the curb, right?
yeah. Hey, sweetheart, guess what? No hard feelings.
How did you know? That's what I said.
So what happened there? You didn't bring her along? You were just like, hey, look, my friend's
No,
doing
I
a bad
think
time thingy.
my
I gotta go do
kind
the
of,
thing with
sort
her.
of.
And was it chocolate malted crunch? Was it the chocolate malted crunch? Did we go
That's
there?
the best one.
That's a good one, right? I haven't tried that.
The date that I was with wanted to like keep partying, so I was like, oh, it works out great. I was like, all right, they're gonna go do some other shit. I'm just gonna go lay low, and then we're gonna go like just get ice cream and kick it at that.
Start a relationship.
Yeah, and then start chapter 1 of that whole thing. So then, even then, I wasn't thinking anything.
And then did the ice cream go like this?
You want to try ice cream?
yeah.
It's the same one I was eating before.
I was just eating this one.
Why did we do this?
Why did we do this?
It's romantic, dude. Sorry,
It's like Lady the Trap, but
Say
it's
what
just
I was
ice cream.
eating before.
They do this, and they're eating it off a balcony.
Whoa. Action movie.
Look at
Yeah.
That was the third beat of that one. All right, we're done.
We're done with that.
So
Okay.
yeah, so we're just laying there talking, and then literally within that there was no zip. Within that, like, I guess like it was like we hung out like 6 or 7 hours or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, we were
just talking nonstop.
Just talking.
And it just clicked. And you're like, damn, dude, I didn't know you were so cool.
Still
Yeah,
telling
honestly,
the story
yeah.
for him.
And then
I gotta support.
and I think the most important part is that throughout my entire life, like I had never been with a girl that was just a friend. Like it's every girlfriend I've had was someone that I was initially attracted to upon first sight.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like mission, you know? Like what?
They were just a girl,
Sometimes they were girls.
but not a girlfriend.
Good lord. Next on Oxygen.
I see where that's at, and I like it. I like it a little bit.
It's actually thoughtful and deep shit.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much more substance there was in that. And then
We're on this side of the table.
It's next level shit. We believe all women.
Yeah, bro. Not the rest of you guys.
so yeah, that's literally that was the foundation of our relationship. We just
So you took it slow from there.
it was extremely slow.
It was just like friendship.
But
and then when did
what
it
was the
hit you
moment?
when did it hit you like, I love this girl, man?
Did you guys fuck slow?
No, it was the
Or was it pent up fucking? Like, I've been loving you this whole time. I didn't really realize.
But it was a combination of both.
well, even that didn't come until like that didn't occur until like way later too. Like it was very slow.
That's so sensual.
3 months, 6 months, 9 months.
6 hours worth of just touching and shit.
Or maybe like a month or two or something.
Oh, that's still
A month or
that's still
two
fairly
of just getting to
fast.
know each other. You are a gentleman, bro.
But what was the moment for you where it was like past hanging out?
Past friendship.
Oh, and you're just
Like
like,
the
you know what?
interest.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Game
It's gonna sound really like cheesy, but
Best.
one thing I
Way
noticed.
she ate her ice cream.
One thing I noticed about her is that she doesn't. When we would talk about our like history and like exes or whatever, it always sounded like somebody didn't make her feel special or like did some like kind of what happened, you know, at the party. Like I was like, fuck, that shit happens a lot. So I wanted to like, if I was gonna tell her that I was in love with her and I was at the time, I didn't want to just be like, well, hey, I love you, like in the same places that we always were. So I wanted to make something like kind of monumental. And then, so the way I did it was the what?
You made her ice cream.
That is the wackest thing.
Like in science class with a bag of ice.
He's rolling it with the toy thing.
He's like,
5 minutes, I'm telling you, it's gonna be pretty good.
Just give it some time.
yeah.
We both get diarrhea.
I ran out of ice, so I only got room for one, but we just split it.
I made a so like back in the day at that time, in my car, whenever we would get in the car and drive, for some reason my car would default to the same exact like track that was on my USB, and it was like every time we get in, we know what it's gonna sound like. It's the same old song. I made this like hour-long radio show, so it sounded like it was the radio.
Oh,
And it was
What the fuck?
Ryan is the most thoughtful guy I have ever met in my life.
Literal pussy just fucking Soak City right now.
no, so that it sounded. So in the beginning, it sounds like it's that same song, but
she
then
turns it off.
But then I did.
Wait.
I fucking hate this song!
Can we get a new? Hey, can we get a new station?
Literally, I'm out the car.
It's an hour-long, like actual radio show, and all the tracks are mashups made of all the songs that have been in all the jobs that she has worked on since she started working in LA. Holy shit! Yeah, so it's all the commercial.
How did you know? Did you go on her IMDb or some shit?
Well, she has a commercial reel that's like insanely long of all these jobs, and then I just ripped all the songs from those commercials.
Including the Indian song that she was a part of?
Bangro one?
No, not from the game.
That's
no.
how it started.
And just all the songs she likes, and then it's that radio show is complete with commercials and shit that are all inside jokes that we've had.
Whoa. Was she listening to it? Like, oh my god.
So we were sitting in the car for an hour.
Was she like 40 minutes in? Like, this is excessive.
Yeah.
She was
Slowly exits the
just
vehicle.
like she was weeping, and then and I had timed it so that at a point in the show, we call in live like from my phone, and then I can talk to the dude on the thing, and then like it's like pre-recorded so that it sounds like we're talking to him.
So
And
you rehearsed it?
We're doing I rehearsed it, and then I rehearsed the timing so that on this drive that we took at an exact point in the radio show, we end up at this like cliff.
Make out point.
Yeah. And then that's where I told her.
Is that why it's an hour long? Because you timed the drive on fucking.
And I had to like rehearse the drive.
And that's when you lost your virginity.
No, that's the first time I told her that I loved her. Like was.
I'm so glad we saved this to the end.
Of course. Ryan always tops all of our shitty stories, dude.
But then she goes, we should just be friends.
I liked it the way we are.
We should be friends.
It's all the whole thing's on SoundCloud. Like anyone could just like
People are
listen
downloading
to it.
it.
Yeah.
And link in bio. Hey, can we get the link in bio?
No, it's
That's amazing.
Free asset.
but there's parts that are missing from me because some of it's supposed to come out of my phone. Cause like you know where it's supposed to be like talking.
Right.
Yeah, and then at the
Just hire Ryan for that part.
and then at the end of the radio show, like her best friend at the time like calls in and like says nice things about her and shit. And,
Oh.
yeah, it's one of those things.
So what the hell? How are you gonna make a proposal now? That shit's crazy. That alone is like it beats so many.
Just do it in reverse.
Drive in reverse. All right, okay, ready.
And she's like, this isn't romantic. This isn't sweet. This is weird. You're being weird.
He shows up to his own Halloween party with her ex-boyfriend and his new girlfriend.
That would top it technically.
Yeah.
It's in reverse.
Let me see if I can find a little bit so you can hear what it kind of sounds like.
Ryan, you're the most fascinating. You've sealed
He
the
is
deal.
a gem.
You are
This man's a
truly-
gem.
If I was gay, again.
Oh, dude, I'd marry you in a heartbeat.
Number one on my list.
That's got to be the gayest way to do it, right?
All right, what's your proposal to all of us? Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how to think in those terms. That's amazing.
It's just called care.
Commercial It's 103.1
Is that your voice?
Smack FM. 103.1 Smack. Rise and shine, all you listeners out there. Getting a late start at your early morning.
Or a really early start at your late night.
If your day is anything like ours, you're sitting legs up in an armchair with a coffee in each hand, ready to yank the day away.
Like your salary depends on it.
And it certainly does.
Don't forget to thank your elected
Wait, not only did you, like, you come up with the concept, but then you execute it beautifully. Like, that's the second step. Like,
And he did this for fun. He did this
I'm
for.
also a professional musical producer and stuff, so I was able to do this.
This is like a GTA radio station. It is. It's better.
It's 56 minutes long, and it's got, like, it has like.
A big ass mistake. Was it because of the Honda uncertainty? No. And at the end, how at the end we're like.
That's like a guy calling in about like he's complaining because one of the radio commercials is for this guy who steals cars, and basically like her car got fucked up, so basically I'm the thief that like fucked with it.
You're fucking.
And then he calls in to like ask them to take the commercial off because it's incriminating. It's like a whole fucking thing, but it's like a play. It's like an hour-long play. Yeah, but yeah, it's up there if anybody wants to fucking listen to that shit.
I mean, we have him here. He can't. We don't need to keep him anywhere else. No, we got him.
Be making movies.
No, this guy sucks.
Your dad should listen to it and get some feedback from a pro.
He's gonna be like, this sounds amazing.
I'm super wet right now.
So that's the story about like from that day on, and
That's how you got her.
So is she gonna take your last name, Ime?
Smacky May.
Dude, imagine.
Smacky May.
That's kind of fire though.
Dude, imagine this chick is cheating on him every fucking night. Every morning, afternoon, and night.
Oh my god, after all of that.